Tenilola's terrified scream echoed through the compound. "Rex, please! Please take it away!" A huge German shepherd barked wildly as it charged towards her. Tenilola stumbled backwards, tripped over a flower pot, and crashed onto the tiled floor. Tears streamed down her face. "I'm scared of dogs!" Instead of helping, Rex folded his arms. "So, this is the strong girl that insults everybody?" His friends burst into laughter. The dog came closer. Tenilola covered her face, shaking uncontrollably. Just before it reached her, Rex whistled. The dog stopped. He laughed. "It was only a joke." Tenilola looked at him in disbelief. A single tear rolled down her cheek. 3 months earlier, the female hostel at Kingsley Heights University was always noisy. Girls rushed to lectures, someone argued over missing slippers, music blasted from one room while another group rehearsed presentations. Inside room B12, Tenilola stood in front of the mirror, applying lip gloss. She looked elegant. Her designer handbag sat on the bed. Her latest smartphone lay beside it. Expensive perfume filled the room. Amara walked in, carrying a nylon bag of snacks. Immediately, Tenilola smelled. "Amara, you are a lifesaver." "For what?" "I haven't eaten since morning." Amara handed her a meat pie. "Take." Tenilola collected it happily. "God bless you." She finished it before Amara even changed her clothes. 5 minutes later, a delivery rider called. "Good afternoon, Ma. Your online order is here." Tenilola rushed downstairs. Inside the package, a pair of expensive designer heels. Amara stared at her. "I thought you said you hadn't eaten because you didn't have money." Tenilola shrugged. "Food finishes. Shoes last." She laughed. Amara didn't. The next day after lectures, "Tommy, can I borrow 2,000 naira? My transfer is hanging." "No problem." By evening, "Fikayo, yes? Please send me 2 gigabytes of data. My classes are online." The following morning, "Chioma, can I use your power bank? My battery is dying." It became a daily routine. Food, money, perfume, makeup, transport fare, clothes, chargers. Nothing was too small. Everyone helped because they believed she was struggling. Until one afternoon, Amara accidentally saw Tenilola's bank alert. 650,000 naira credited. She blinked twice. "Wait, Tenny, is this your account?" Tenilola locked her phone. "You saw nothing." Amara frowned. "So, you've been borrowing from everybody when you have this much money?" Tenilola smiled without shame. "Why spend my own when people are willing to spend theirs?" Amara was speechless. Tenilola loved describing herself. "You know me. I'm very straightforward. If anybody offends me, I'll tell the person immediately. I don't gossip." Everyone had heard the speech at least 20 times. One afternoon in the cafeteria, Sarah accidentally spilled a little drink on Tenilola's notebook. "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Tenilola smiled sweetly. "It's okay. It was just an accident." Sarah apologized again before leaving. The moment she disappeared, Tenilola leaned closer to her table. "See that fake innocent girl? She's always pretending. I heard she failed 3 courses. I even heard she begged the lecturer for marks." The girls gasped. "Really?" Tenilola nodded confidently. "I don't spread lies. I only say what I know." Unfortunately, everything she said was false. By evening, the rumor had spread across the department. Sarah spent the entire week crying. Whenever friends needed help, Tenilola suddenly became poor. Tenny, can you lend me 5,000 naira? My dad hasn't sent money. Tenny, can I help you buy this handout? My account is restricted. Tenny, can I use your hotspot? My data finished. But later that same day, she uploaded videos from an expensive restaurant. New handbag, new wig, new shoes, caption, soft life or nothing. Her friends stopped commenting. One Friday evening, the girls gathered in the hostel common room. They laughed over old secondary school stories. Then Tommy asked, Tenny, if someone talks about you behind your back, what will you do? Tenilola sat upright. I'll confront them immediately. I hate backbiting. If I have something to say, I'll say it to your face. Everyone nodded. 5 minutes later, Amara stepped outside to answer a phone call. Immediately, Tenilola smirked. That girl likes pretending she's better than everybody. Have you noticed? I even heard she steals people's ideas during assignments. Fikayo looked at her. But you just said you confront people. I do. So, have you told Amara this? Tenilola hesitated. Not yet. Fikayo quietly stood up. I have somewhere to be. For the first time, someone walked away from her gossip. Then there was Rex. Tall, handsome, popular, dangerous. Everyone knew his temper. Everyone except Tenilola seemed to notice the red flags. He chose her clothes, checked her messages, deleted mail contacts, demanded her location every hour. If she was 5 minutes late, he accused her of cheating. Every breakup ended the same way. I'm sorry, I'll change. I can't live without you. Flowers, chocolate, tears, promises. 3 days later, they were dating again. Amara finally lost patience. Tenny, one day, this boy will embarrass you. Tenilola laughed. You people are just jealous because your relationships aren't exciting. Nobody argued anymore. Sometimes, experience becomes the only teacher. A week later, Rex called. My cousin is having a small get-together. I want you there. She remembered their last fight. I don't think I should come. He softened his voice. Baby, I've changed. I miss you. Against everyone's advice, Tenilola went. She had no idea. She was walking straight into the day that would change her life forever. The compound was lively. Music echoed from portable speakers. Students laughed around a barbecue stand. Rex welcomed Tenilola with a hug. You finally came. She smiled. I almost didn't. I knew you would. For a while, everything seemed perfect. He introduced her to his friends. They ate, they joked, they took pictures. Tenilola began to think perhaps everyone had judged him unfairly. Then, Rex looked toward the backyard and smiled. You've never met Bruno? Who's Bruno? Instead of answering, he gave a sharp whistle. A huge German shepherd came running out. The moment Tenilola saw the dog, her smile vanished from her face. No, she whispered. No, please. The dog barked loudly. She stepped backwards. Rex, please. You know I'm scared of dogs. It's harmless. Please tie it. It's trained. The dog suddenly sprinted toward her. Tenilola screamed. She turned to run but slipped over a flower pot and crashed onto the ground. Her hands shook violently. Rex, please. The dog stood over her barking. She curled into a ball, crying uncontrollably. Instead of helping, Rex laughed. His friends laughed as well. One of them even brought out his phone to record. After what felt like forever, Rex whistled. The dog immediately returned to him. He smiled. See? It won't bite. Tenilola slowly stood. Her legs trembled. You knew I was terrified. It was just a prank. A prank? You call this a prank? Without another word, she walked away. For 3 days, she ignored his calls. Her roommate finally smiled. Thank God. Maybe she's finally done. But on the 4th day, a bouquet of roses appeared outside the hostel. A handwritten letter followed, then voice notes, then tears, then apologies. I've changed, I swear. It will never happen again. By the weekend, they were back together. This time, nobody congratulated her. Nobody warned her. Nobody cared enough to argue. People can only pull someone away from fire for so long. Eventually, they let the person choose. Weeks passed, and Tenilola remained the same. She still borrowed everything. She still refused to help anyone. She still gossiped. She still claimed she hated gossip. One afternoon, she rushed into the hostel, looking distressed. Her eyes were swollen. My people, I need your help. The girls looked up. My boyfriend had an accident. They need money urgently. Please, anything you have. The room fell silent. Amara hesitated. If it's true, we should help. One by one, they contributed. 5,000, 10,000, 3,000, whatever they could afford. Tenilola thanked everyone repeatedly. You people saved his life. She left immediately. 2 days passed, then 3. No update, no hospital pictures, no receipts. Nothing. Meanwhile, Rex had disappeared. His phone was switched off. His apartment was empty. His friends claimed they hadn't seen him. Tenilola searched everywhere. Then the truth finally surfaced. There had never been an accident. Rex had invented the entire story. He collected every naira and vanished. Tenilola broke down. She cried harder than she had after the dog incident. She rushed back to the hostel. My people, please believe me. He deceived me too. I didn't know. Nobody answered. Finally, Amara spoke. Tenny, if someone else came to tell you this story, would you believe them? Silence. Fikon sighed. You've lied too many times. You've borrowed too many things. You've talked behind too many backs. You've used too many people. When you genuinely needed trust, you had already spent it. Those words hurt more than Rex's betrayal. For the first time, Tenilola looked around. No one defended her. No one comforted her. No one offered money. Not because they hated her, but because they no longer believed her. She slowly sat on a bench outside the hostel. Students walked past without stopping. For the first time since entering university, she felt truly alone. Not because she had no friends, but because she had treated every friendship like a transaction. Months later, Tenilola changed. She stopped borrowing what she could afford. She apologized to the classmates she had lied about. Some forgave her, some didn't. She learned that forgiveness cannot be demanded. It must be earned. Whenever new students arrived on campus and someone began taking advantage of others, the older students would simply smile and say, "Don't become another Tenilola," and everyone understood. A person who always takes but never gives will one day find empty hands reaching back. A tongue that smiles in front but speaks poison behind will eventually lose every ear willing to listen. And when wise counsel is ignored again and again, the consequences become the teacher. Treasure trust. Choose your friends wisely, and never mistake repeated warnings for empty words. Sometimes the greatest punishment is not losing money or a relationship. It is losing the trust of those who truly cared about you. What do you think? Did Tenilola deserve what happened to her? Or should her friends have given her one last chance? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this modern African folktale and want more emotional, dramatic Nollywood-style stories with powerful life lessons, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new episode. And remember, kindness and trust. Honesty builds lasting friendships, but selfishness always comes with a price. See you in the next story.